Well, these explosive allegations surfacing and detail what allegedly went on here inside of his apartment on the Upper West Side. And if ultimately proven to be true, they're nothing short of criminal. Beaten, berated, and threatened with death. Shocking allegations made by 4 women against New York's top cop, AG Schneiderman. Within 3 hours of the domestic violence allegations published in the New Yorker magazine, the state attorney general announced he's stepping down today.
We have investigated other companies for patterns of sexual discrimination or harassment. We have never seen anything as despicable as what we've seen here.
This 63-year-old career politician has been lauded for his efforts in the Me Too movement and even in his pursuit against disgraced movie mogul Harvey Weinstein.
AG Schneiderman is the best man to serve as the next Attorney General.
This morning, he's facing his own reckoning after being described by former girlfriends as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. 2 of the women, ex-girlfriends Michelle Manning Barish and Tanya Selvaratnam, spoke on the record with the New Yorker, each saying they were repeatedly slapped and choked, mostly in bed, but never with their consent. They claim Schneiderman warned of retaliation if they spoke of this or left him. Manning Barish, who dated him for 2 years, described one encounter in Schneiderman's Upper West Side apartment, saying he, quote, used his body weight to hold me down and he began to choke me. The choking was very hard. It was really bad. I kicked. In every fiber, I felt I was being beaten by a man. Selvaratnam told the publication after a year and a half she began to rationalize the repeated abuse until realizing her fairy tale was a nightmare. She called Schneiderman a misogynist and sadist who allegedly threatened to have her killed. Quote, sometimes he'd tell me to call him master, and he'd slap me until I did. He started calling me his brown slave and demanding that I repeat that I was his property. We could rarely have sex without him beating me. Schneiderman responded to it all, saying it was role-playing and insisted he never assaulted anyone, calling it a line I would not cross. And while the NYPD says it has no current complaints against Schneiderman, the district attorney's office announcing overnight that they have in fact opened an investigation, and New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has spoken out as well. He said in part that no one is above the law, including New York's top legal officer. I'll be asking for an appropriate New York district attorney to commence an immediate investigation and proceed as the facts merit. Given the damning pattern of facts, he should resign. That is exactly what is going to be happening, effective at the end of business today.